Press the Tab key while entering info into a table, and Word dutifully moves to the next table cell. If you don't want to do this, but instead want to add the tab into the cell, you'll appreciate the techniques in this quick tip. When you are entering text into a table, some of the keyboard keys don't function as they do when you are working in the body of your document. One of those keys is the Tab key. For instance, if I'm at the very beginning of this cell right here, and I press the Tab key, what happens? Well, Word goes to the very next cell within the table. Press Tab again, and I keep going to the right. If I press Tab and I'm at the very end of the table, then Word adds a brand new row to the table. There may be times, though, when you want a tab character in the table's actual text. In order to insert a tab, there are two tricks that you can employ. Let's get back over to the beginning of this cell, however, so that I can show you these techniques. The first technique that I use is one that I find very easy to use. All you have to do is press Ctrl plus Tab, and notice that Word inserted that tab character. It didn't move us to the next cell within the table. Now let's get rid of that tab character so that I can show you the second technique. It involves just holding down the Alt key and then pressing 3 zeros and a 9 on the numeric keypad. Notice the difference here, though. What Word did was to automatically indent the information within the cell. It didn't really put a tab character in there. That's because when you use this technique at the very beginning of a cell, Word makes the assumption that you want to indent, not insert the tab character. Let's go right down here, and we're in the middle of a cell here. Now if I press Alt and then 3 zeros and a 9, when I release the Alt, you can see that it did put in the tab character because we weren't at the very beginning of that cell. Now, it doesn't really matter which of these two approaches that you use. They both provide essentially the same result, with the exception of indenting the information within a cell. But now that you understand the techniques, you can choose the one that feels right to you and that gets you the information that you need within your document. I hope you found this quick tip helpful. If you did, please click like, then the subscribe button, and finally the bell icon. That way you'll be informed whenever I add a new video to the Word Tips channel. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today.